Alright guys, so I've been creating content for a couple of years now. On my main channel, I'm mostly a talking head where I talk about music, play some music, review some music and whatnot, but what I've been using is just this boom mic here. So it's this Rode shotgun mic on a boom stand, and I'm able to kind of set it up one time, do the whole video, and then go from there. So it's worked for that, but I've recently been doing video reviews as well, product reviews, and I've found that that's been a completely different situation because, when you're reviewing products, you're kind of moving around, kind of demoing them, walking away from the camera, turning your head this way and that. So I finally looked into the lav mic world, tried to make that transition, and stumbled upon the Hollyland products. I was ready to buy the M2 until I realized that just 3 days ago, they had released the newest version, the M2S. So that is what I wanted to talk about today. So this is the M2S. It's currently what I'm actually using right now. So this is what it sounds like. And it's a little clip that you can just clip onto your shirt. The big differences between this and the M2 is that the M2 was magnetic, and the magnet would hold it in place. But with this one, smaller form factor, you never see the logo. You don't have to worry about it. And it's just out of the way, and I'm not wearing a shirt that would hide it, but you can definitely just put it under like a collar or something to keep it hidden if that's important to you. But this has definitely changed the game for me, so I wanted to kind of talk about it a little more. But first, if you're just curious about what it sounds like compared to other situations that you might have as far as audio equipment, let's do a little testing here. All right, so just for a quick demonstration of what the audio sounds like. So right now, I'm just recording right through my phone's internal speakers, so this is what that sounds like. Definitely not ideal if you can help it, but let me go ahead and switch over to the Rode boom mic that I've been using to see what that sounds like. All right, so now we're listening to the Rode mic, and of course the audio is going to be a better quality than the internal mic on the iPhone itself. But of course, the whole point is also, the convenience of it all. So let's see how the audio compares to the Hollyland. All right, and this is the Hollyland mic. So I think the results speak for themselves. Still great audio quality compared to the Rode mic. And of course, with all the convenience and small form factor, no setup time that this comes with. So there are 4 different versions, combo kits of the product, depending on how you're gonna use it. So the first one being just the USB-C with 2 transmitters. And then you can just plug that transmitter right into your phone to the USB-C slot. And then of course it will come with the charging case as well, but that's about it for that combo. And then they have the mini combo, which is again the 2 transmitters with a USB-C that you plug in, but also one for the camera so that you can plug it in using the TRS. And then of course the charging case. The charging case comes with all of them as well as the 2 transmitters. All right, then they have what's called just the combo, the regular combo. The only difference between that and the mini combo is that it does come with the USB-C to Lightning adapter. So if you still have one of the older iPhones, you can use that adapter in combination with the camera transmitter. You would plug in the USB-C into the camera transmitter, and then of course the Lightning cable end to your phone. And then the Ultimate is essentially the same thing, except it replaces that Lightning USB-C adapter with an actual transmitter. So if you're not wanting to deal with the adapter wire, that may be the right choice for you too. You do also get 2 of these windshields or dead cats. So you can slip this right over the transmitter. It's got a little like rubber pocket that you would put the microphone side into, and that will muff the sound when you're in a windy situation. All right, and it comes with the charging case here, which flips up nice. And this thing is super small, it fits in the palm of my hand. You can fit all those little devices in here. The only thing that I would have liked to see is the ability to fit, all the cablings within that case too. But it does come with this pouch, so that's kind of nice. So, you can fit the charging case in there and then just jam all the other cables in there, and then it would fit conveniently into this bag. And then of course, for the actual charging, there's going to be a USB-C port in the back of the case. And then the other end would just be that full-size USB. So you would just have to, plug this into your computer to charge it, or, provide your own block. All right, so let's talk about the little buttons that you see all over these small little devices. So let's talk about the transmitter first. You're just going to see one small orange button there. And when you click on that, you'll see the light kind of change from blue, which means it's just on and paired correctly, to green, and the green indicates that the noise cancellation is on. Super simple, that's pretty much all you can do with that one. All right, for the phone receiver, you're gonna have that same orange button, and then the same idea, if you press it once, it'll turn noise cancellation on and off, and just click it back right again To turn it off, you're going to see the USB-C slot here on the side. So that's going to be really cool because you can plug this into your phone and then plug in a charger on the other end, and you never have to worry about running out of power on your battery. Okay, so the camera receiver is a little different. So if you press the button one time, that's just going to lock it. So in case you fidget with the knob, it's not going to do anything when it's locked. Double pressing that orange button is going to mute the transmitters. Doing a long press on the button for 3 seconds, that's how you're going to turn it on and off. And then holding for 6 seconds is going to turn on pairing mode. But the really nice thing about this product, it's already paired at the factory, so you literally just have to plug it in. You don't even have to do the pairing thing. And as we kind of mentioned earlier, there's going to be a USB-C port on the camera receiver where you can connect the Lightning to USB-C adapter to be able to use it with your phone if you have an older phone. And then here's what you're not going to see on the phone receivers, and that's going to be the volume knob that I mentioned earlier, the gain knob. And then this is actually a button as well. So this is how you turn on noise cancellation. You're going to press this button on and off. Doing a long press of 3 seconds on the button switches it from mono to stereo and then back. All right, so we've already done some inside audio testing, but I want to show you how it works outside, especially with that noise cancellation, and show you just how far you can go. Okay, so I just wanted to test this thing out outside as well. I mean, this is probably not an environment where I'd ever be filming, or maybe I would, but for those of you who are constantly outside filming and you may be dealing with environmental noise, I just wanted to show you guys how it works with that. So obviously the mic is right here. And you've heard me talk for a bit now, so let's try the noise cancellation. So I just turned it on, and right behind this camera, about 20 feet back, are cars constantly going by. So that's with noise cancellation on. Turn it back off, and that's what it sounds like. This thing is also designed to go all the way up to 300 meters, which is about 1,000 feet. So I'm going to test that out as well. I'm going to start walking away from the camera just so you guys can see that it will still work. Again, a feature that I probably would never use, but obviously for the sake of a complete review, I wanted to show you guys how that works. So I'm just going to keep on walking, and I'm just going to keep on blabbing. Now, it does work, I believe, with line of sight technology, so hopefully that gives you kind of an idea of what it sounds like from that distance. Hopefully it's still working. I won't know until I get back and review the footage myself. Let's head back inside and talk a little bit more about this guy. All right, so this product does come with an app as well, so I just wanted to show you guys. So here it is here. As you can see at the top there, you can monitor the levels of the 2 transmitters. You can also adjust the environmental noise cancellation. You can switch it from high to low, so that's something new with the M2S that you can do with the M2. You can completely turn it off, of course, there. This is where you can adjust the volume. So like on the camera receiver where you have that knob, on the phone receiver, you can adjust it using the app. So that's pretty cool. And then as well, compared to the M2, you can switch between the modes. So that is what this app is going to allow you to do. As you can see here in channel mode, you can switch from mono to stereo. And then right at the bottom there, you can schedule it to power off, so you can turn it off when you're not using it. So the charging time is going to be less than 1.5 hours to a full charge. And if it's in full record mode, it'll last about 10 hours. The weight is 7 grams, so super light, of course. Now there's no onboard storage with this product, so you can't just record to it without, recording video. If that's important to you, that's just something to consider. But it does have the advanced environmental noise cancellation compared to the M2, which just has the regular noise cancellation. So this allows you, as well as we saw in the app, to kind of switch the strength of that from high to low. And this thing records in 48 kilohertz with 24-bit audio. All right, so I hope that helps. I know this is something that I'm going to be so happy to use from now on. That boom mic is going to go away in storage for sure, and I'm probably just going to use this exclusively. You can't beat it for the audio quality, the portability, and just the utter convenience of just clipping this thing on, plugging the receiver in, and then you're all set. So I hope that helps you make a decision on whether this is going to be right for you, and I will see you next time.